game tools that they lost, they are on blue side. It's like
that's the thing, right? Like I think I had this mini discussion during season 3 as well. I think during season 3, the teams usually win because they're on first pick phase, right? But this time in this current meta, because there's so much hero pool right now, is diversified to a point where the second pick has the better advantage because they can just immediately pick whatever combo they had. I think at one point, remember back then, it was like, oh, Chang'e Lolita.
yeah,
Done.
Chang'e Lolita.
Chang'e Lolita, done. Valir Lolita, done.
Grok high loss.
Grok high loss, done. Grok Kaja, done.
Yeah. But I feel like if you have first pick, there's still a way to work around it, right? Because there are teams who, the teams who won on blue side, they first face like Selena, they first face like Damus, they first face Jawhead. Grok is still one of the first phase pick as well. It's still doable, but but I have to agree with your point where maybe it's just having 2 picks at once kind of allow you to synergize more. Whereas if you only have 1 pick and you're first phasing it, you have to think slightly further. That's why picks like Kaja and Grok are so demanded.
I agree what you say. Like the moment you first pick, you immediately open up your pool. It's like, hey, pick whatever hero to counter my this one hero. So that's gonna be a tough one here. In this case, you can see first phase Farsa, priority pick here. SMG instantly replies with the jaw hit as well as for Cho to actually dive towards the Farsa. So it's not going to be a great Farsa game, but we saw how Hallucinate was able to perform in the game. He did not die a single time in the game number 2.
Yeah, and this is where I expect Archive to be picked, and most likely by Team SMG, because I don't think Notorious wouldn't want to use that ban for the Archive. I think they're better choices to go with. You're looking at the Jawhead and Cho. It was the same picks.
I don't think they would go for the Archive. Just because of one particular reason. Jawhead isn't really great player potential. Same goes for the Cho as well. Likely also as well for the Cloud. So I don't think they would. But at the same time, if they pick the Archive, they're in some trouble because they can't actually clear creep waves. Just like similar to Grok or maybe even X-Borg here, but having the high loss here, I'm liking the lifesteal here. They can actually give chase with the Digi just to compensate with the Time Journey's retreat movement speed buff. But yeah, SMG, first game they banned the Granger. Now they're banning Qian's Granger once again because Qian is a monster. Sorry, she's a beast in disguise of a beauty. Beauty and the Beast, literally.
I was expecting you to say that since yesterday.
Why?
I don't know. I feel I think we worked together for quite some time to know that you're gonna make that kind of reference. I like it. I was hoping that you say that eventually.
I'm hungry.
Beauty and the Beast. But Hylos coming in, so we won't see Archive for now. MV going for the carry. Again, another chance comfort pick. And the Marsha. So Marsha picked twice, lost twice, maybe third time's a charm.
Yeah, but
what do you feel about Marsha?
Actually, this will be better. Like, I think we agree with game number 2, right? Roger pickup was just not that great, but having the carry would be a better choice compared to the Roger. So having it actually allows the Marsha to just do what he thinks there, do his own thing. But yes, in game number 2, they were just struggling just because of how they're having so much melee potential here. But Team SMG, they're going to be going for the Faramis here. So we are going to be expecting a lot of dead zombies on hunting ghosts in this fight here, especially with an annoying Cho. They have to be very, very careful about these here Notorious villains. In a 5-man team fight, they have a very, very strong lineup. But at the same time, I'm worried here for Team SMG. Can they clear creep waves in time?
I think they can. Faramis is kind of good at split pushing around the map.
Oh yeah.
The Cho does that as well. This Faramis
2-second respawn time if you get a full stack.
Yeah, and Faramis is definitely going to be, I believe, the mage as well. So he has high AP scaling, ability power scaling in general. This is the third Faramis pick in the regular season. 1 win, 1 loss. I can't remember which team picked it. I'll have to look back in a while. So SMG, they can bring it out. Maybe they took a page off of what the other teams have done.
That's the thing, right? SMG, they're known for playing split push potential.
Till the enemy reaches
Faramis is that kind of split push potential. And so far, there are a lot of heroes who've done that in the history of Mobile Legends, right? Marsha being one of those heroes. Now, Uranus in the meta as well, doing something very similar. And now we have Faramis is going to be fitting in the picture as well.
And we'll just see how Raisha performs on this Faramis, because it's definitely a different playstyle. You don't want to put Faramis mid. You have to switch position with the marksman. Now the priority goes to the marksman because Faramis early on is slightly slower. Right? So he is fine with giving up those levels. His level 4 spike looks good on paper, but doesn't matter too much. his burst is the one that kind of gives him the advantage. So
Yeah.
I like what Team SMG is doing.
Yeah, NB now they're going to dancing here. AX going for a pickup, but the two-man
Oh!
stun from Hallucinate here almost catches him off. But Team SMG, they manage to disengage, but the arrow connects. Can they finish him off? AX in some trouble. Here comes the side steps as well, but instantly goes for the dive, and Holia will get the kill.
Yeah, Notorious Villains against this Deja Vu. They were ready for SMG and they might go for more to Hallucinate in a pretty good spot. Touchers will have to shun Poe away. SMG almost getting that kill, I believe, onto Swan, but he was able to flicker to safety. Oh, actually on Chen. He was able to flicker to safety. So Notorious Villains will steal the buff away just like what they did in game 1. SMG now, I think they are fine with this. It's the kind of start where, because it's just the blue buff, right? Claude is okay with it. Abyssal Arrow onto the Cho. Tachus this time will be taken out by Kolia once more. Definitely a bit more effective on that Selena.
Yeah, definitely here. Like I feel like Hallucinate playing the Selena is a little bit tough. Sorry to say, but I think Kolia is definitely, just based on this game, Kolia seems to be playing a crazy Selena game right now. So far, 3 arrows, were all hit succession, but 2 kills confirmed so far. And it seems to me they're looking for more. But SMG, I agree. I told you about this here. They are struggling with creep kill potential just because they don't have a lot of AoEs. Whereas Farsa, they're going for the dive. Flamethrower coming in. The arrow connects once again. Kolia, do he commit? So
Yeah,
seems to me he will back off instead.
It's the high loss, so there's no way they're gonna commit to that high loss. I think SMG is fine with dragging this game out. You have a better front line who can actually run at the far side, so no, I don't see a problem right there. It's where Notorious Villains they excel when they get those pickouts like Kolia with the Abyssal Arrow. Definitely different from that Natalia. I would prefer Selena over Natalia in this situation anyways. So Team SMG, they just are looking to start the game out. That's the main objective that they have to accomplish.
AX now all by himself here. He doesn't get scared of how Farsa pops the Predator airstrike, but doesn't seem to clear him off. So it's going to be fine for now. But Arthur going to try to go pick up Diggy. Can he get the solo kill? I think he can. What? Does he pop the time journey? Yes, he will. Goes for the bait here. But now Arthur, he's going to get focused down. But at the same time, they are not committing here because Scoop Jago is in the vicinity.
The kick!
But the kick!
Easy kill onto Chen. Swan tried to kill Arthur with the flame shot, not in range though. Now Kolia also isolated, and then it's just SMG. Great retaliation in that fight, and they get 3 kills.
Yeah, beautiful stuff here coming from SMG here, but the Cho was so unexpected. Tacos came out of nowhere, went in for the kick, and Notorious Villains was pretty much down for the count. But at the same time, blue buff's going to be focused down here from side Hallucinate, and he cannot afford to die right now because the turtle is going to be contested from the side of Team SMG. And slowly but surely, they are leading the network here despite having a rough time dealing with Cole and Selena.
Arthur can push
shot.
right
Can
back,
get
flame
it.
shot, glorious pathway. Let me see, will survive. X will take the bullet for the team. And SMG, they will get out of that fight with a sliver of health. But because of SMG's playstyle, they always pick, or majority of the time, they pick heroes that have great chase potential, they have great catch potential. Once they get one pick off, they can just keep running at you until they kill off your entire team. Pyramis does that well. You have the show, the high loss, and everything just falls into place for SMG.
I'm surprised Risha has not died a single time here from side SMG, but so far he's going to try and split push all the way through, just pressure the lanes from side of Envy. But Envy, can they fight this enough here? Because the Masha is getting annoyed by Risha's top side control of the lane here. However, the rest of the members from side Envy, they're still looking for objectives and kills with the Selena right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot kill off the Faramis on the Masha because Faramis has so much mobility and great wave clear. Feather Airstrike comes in, almost kills off X, but Swan will finish that jaw hit off. And now SMG will get one in return. It's on to Kolia, so I would say worth it for SMG.
Very nicely done here, but at the same time, Risha doesn't really care. Like I said, he's just gonna split push all the way through here. They don't need him to the later stage of the game, and SMG is just playing extremely slow. Notorious Villains, they're trying to break this deadlock. A map control coming from Team SMG, and Arthur, they're just zoning once again, opening the map as usual from side Team SMG. Now, Risha being very cheeky here, and it's gonna be fine. But Tacos tries to snipe it off, but now getting guarded from the side of Hallucinate to push down the bottom lane.
Yeah, and again, Masha, there's no way you can outpush the Faramis because Faramis has such high AP ratio, has a better AoE wave clear, whereas Masha needs to hit the creeps minions one by one, and Risha has mobility, so we cannot jump on him as well. X trying to look for the eject, but decides otherwise because Notorious Villains, they're collapsing.
Yep, they already overextended their position here, so they do not exactly want to get punished for this. So because of that, AX, I like how he just emoted himself. Haha, bait. Haha, juked.
think X is fine. They are running Flicker on those heroes that have cash potential. So you see, Risha is pushing those wave into that turret, right? So if you keep this Marsha in that lane, this Marsha is going to be ineffective. There's no way for CN to open up the map. Even though he is one level up of this compared to the Faramis, it doesn't really matter. Faramis's skill is just better at clearing out those waves.
Yes, definitely here, but at the same time here, those villains they're trying to buy time for Chen to actually get up those EXP here, but now Chen almost get focused down. Here comes the stun, but SMG parks the glorious pathway in the wrong direction here, so they were forced to disengage, but this time Cien is going to be next objective here as he goes for the run, but Smooth Jago will get the kill instead.
And that is just going to make things worse for Envy. Right now the top lane is completely exposed. Envy, they either retreat or they either recall to defend that turret, or they might just lose that turret again. Better air tries to come out, but it's not going to kill anyone though, just to clear the wave in the middle lane. And it's not even to clear the wave completely. Arta now called out, but it's the hideout, so pretty tanky, doesn't really care. SMG secures that turtle, and they're going to get another turret in the top lane.
Yep, Risha has been pushing the top side for on the best of time ever here, because the turret's villains, they can't seem to kill off this Faramis. It's just so agile in this kind of movements here, and he's still got a lot of respawn here, but 1 HP.
And remember, Risha has yet to fully join a full-fledged team fight. We have yet to see the Faramis ultimate go to work. So if you want to compare Time Journey and the Faramis ultimate, I would say Faramis ultimate wins out in the long run. Kolea now getting chased out. Flicker, eject. Kolea is going to be taken down. And now as what comes in, Chen forced to flicker away once more. SMG will now try to collapse on the bottom lane.
Yes, exactly. But at the same time here, I agree what you say. Kolea is going to be... I agree with the Faramis ultimate drags out better in terms of the team fight. But Notorious villains, they can't seem to handle with the split push potential, right? And this is what they need. Cien needs to take out this Faramis, but look at this. He's going to respawn in... he's actually out in the game again.
Yeah, Risha can... afford to throw his body.
Boom, he's back in base again.
First pathway, mega kill onto Chen. Kolea taken out as well. Team SMG just gonna dive through the tier 2, and it's just Smooth Jago coming in with the double kill, and SMG poised to take that bottom tier 2. And I think if you're playing Faramis, you're fine with throwing your body, because you can come back to life. Whoa, one more!
Cien versus Tacos, round 2. This time, Tacos on the show. He dies first.
He dies first. But Risha gets the counter kill, so it's a 2 versus 1, to be fair.
Yeah, but still, Tacos died first. So.
Exactly. So Sen is still the better one. But Team SMG, in the bigger picture, definitely is in a better spot compared to Envy. Team SMG, they've taken 1 tier 2 in the bottom lane, and the goal lead is 8,000 in favor of them as well. Notorious villains, they're in a bit of a pinch. I think this is a deja vu in terms of back to game 1, where Envy does not seem to have control of the game at all. There's an arrow onto X, but Jorge is a bit too tanky.
What are your thoughts on 5 masks coming in from Team SMG?
It's beneficial if you're playing SMG style. You go for pickoffs, you go for really greedy kind of play style, and you're able to split the map apart because everyone gets their own experience. It stops working out when when the scenario of game 2 happens, when the Notorious just keeps diving at you and you keep losing fight. It's just better when your heroes are independent and can move across the map. Okay,
fair enough. AX now going to try and force Kolea out of position, but the rest of the team SMG is going to be cutting and trying to survive. But Smooth Jago comes in for the blazing to that. He's going to do so much damage, but Swan with the time journey tries to save them, but he won't get paid off. But it's the double kill for Faramis here. Ejector comes in and AX still somehow survives, and they get 3 from Team SMG.
Immortality, X with the second life. SMG now, they are going to have a shot at the inhibitor turret. They're going to try to run at Cien. Cien is dropping pretty low. I don't think he wants to re-engage though. Muxiago is just going to zone him out. SMG gets 1 inhibitor turret. They're going to go for the bottom lane one immediately as it is unprotected, and SMG with a huge win. Now they're going to look to retreat. The flame shot comes out, but X doesn't really care.
Yes, but at the same time here, Notorious villains, they're still not out of it here. You can see Team SMG, they're going to be transitioning in towards the Lord later on, which is going to be respawning 45 seconds here. But Risha, once again, trying to get around his stacks here, and we might see a 2-second cooldown respawn again, which is imbalanced in a way, but they're playing it to their beat here. The split push potential coming from Team SMG. It's been working out.
Yeah, like I said, the Faramis is so sacrificial. He doesn't mind dying. As long as he gets his ultimate off, he dies, he clears the wave. He dies, he clears the wave. So you essentially accomplish nothing in terms of lane pressure because Faramis just clears out the wave and comes back to life. Like what can you do against him?
I think it's more like the Faramis answer is towards the Diggy as well because he kind of does the exact same thing
Yeah.
where Diggy just dies like in a very very short cooldown time. But Reisha, instead of just like 10 seconds death timer, I'm a 2 second death timer.
And he has great lane sustain as well. Every time he collects the soul, he gets health. So what can you do against him? Absolutely nothing. X getting caught off at the airstrike again, but Team SMG, they are more than happy to tank the damage because the rest of the team is setting up for Lord. And I think Smooth Jago is starting on that Lord right now, so SMG is going to buy time.
Yep, you can see Chen trying to go for a poke here, but Smooth Jago focusing on the lot. It's going to be uncontested as well as Notorious villains. They can't seem to go for the push. And see, they are getting zoned out pretty hard by AX right now.
And battle spells are all coming online. You just wait. Either Touches or X can look for that Flicker engage again. And with that Lord crashing in, I think SMG, if they cannot end the game, they're going to take all the inhibitor turrets at least. Now Notorious villains, they are able to find resources left and right, but SMG, they're extending the gap in terms of goal.
It might be Smooth Jago starting the fight as well because it's kind of unpredictable coming from Team SMG. They have so much crowd control potential, but at the same time, the Notorious villain, they're struggling just because Marsha is getting zoned out by this show.
Oh, SMG, they didn't set out the top wave. The top wave is going to come in slow, so this Lord might not be able to do much. They can't take the inhibitor turret as well, but we see SMG. Let's go for the end. Here comes the Glorious Pathway into the Feather Airstrike. They're looking for the eject X, not able to find anyone. And here comes the Blazing Duet. They're actually holding on to this thing. SMG might have botched the engage. Shen dives right in, but it's a mega kill for the Faramis. No one dies it, and SMG, despite dropping game 2, will wipe Notorious Villains, and they slay the bad guys to claim this series 2-1.
Wow, Smooth Jago with the patience in the finisher there, with the Blazing Duet. He just poked his way through, made sure, and we go in for a little bit of mistake. Pops the Blazing Duet, wipes everybody out, and 2-1 right now. Team SMG pulled in the big guns. They come up on top, and Smooth Jago proves to be the better marksman here.
Insert Smooth Criminal.
Hey.
You've been hit by Smooth Jago. I tried, okay? But good win, great win for SMG. Still according to the prophecy where they dropped game 2, but they close out the series. Unfortunately for Envy, they will be forced to remember who Team SMG previously are.
Fair enough. Kolia.
Gotta eat your words, at least for this series. For once, they made you eat their words. But I think Envy had a good game 3.
But yeah, I agree that they played pretty well here. But let's talk a little bit of statistics here as we get into why they were doing pretty okay. I feel like they had the Diggy. The whole